Cool. Hello, this is my 5th round of MHL4, Melbourne Highlander League 4. I'm commentating with Ricardo.
Hi everyone.
You're playing the league as well, yeah?
Yeah.
How you doing?
I was doing better before today.
Same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
I just played my 6th round today against Dan.
I think we are going to see that later.
Yeah, you'll see that video later. It's very good. So look forward to it. Alright, I guess we'll start the games. I'll talk about the decks.
Yeah.
Maybe
Where are you playing?
I'll just pause it now so we can look at the decks actually. Oh, let's edit this crap out. Pause. Alright, so this is the deck that I played. It's different from the deck that I've played for the last 4 rounds. I just switched for something fresh. I like the idea of people not being able to go back to the last 2 rounds and see what I played.
You were playing.
Yeah, and I figured just keep them off what's it called? Kilter? I don't know. I got some 5 colours, 23 land, just 10 fetch, 10 jewel, and 3 shock. And I've got Ancestral Recall. I counted as a land as well. So
When did you choose to play this deck? How did you find the idea for building this deck?
I wanted to play Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time, and my last deck wasn't.
Okay.
And I still wanted to be fairly proactive, and I didn't want to play cantrips because I wanted as much tempo as possible. Even though I know you could argue that sometimes the cantrips can draw you into the cards you need to regain your tempo.
Yeah.
That was my thought process.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time? Do they need to get pointed?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, with Highlander having so many good 1-for-1s, like discarding cheap counter spells, that it's almost foolish not to either play Treasure Cruise or Dig Through Time at 0 points.
Yeah.
And what other viable strategy would there be? Like, you have to be extremely aggressive, which can be very hard against, like the Kurgan. Just has lots of cheap 1-for-1s.
We'll see. Exchange.
Yeah, well, the new policy for points changes is on the same banned and restricted announcement as
Wizard one.
Yeah, which I'm not sure when that would be.
That would be in January, end of January, I think.
Yeah, I'll have to check it up on the website anyway. Alright, so I can still be pretty aggressive with this deck though. I've got some 1 cost 2 power guys, Sky Shroud Elite, Nactal 3 power, Curd Ape, Lone Lion. I chose those because they can block the zoo creatures.
Yeah, you have a lot of creatures in common with the zoo.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I get to play Containment Priest, which is pretty sweet. Not that it's going to be very relevant in this matchup, which is Timevault. Esper.
No, really. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of any way I could get him with Containment Priest, but it's still got Flash, which is good against counter spells. And I've just got some more good 2-drops, Baleful Strix, Tarmogoyf, and then let's go through my points. So Ancestral Recall, 4 points. It's a weird art. That's like Masters or something. Yeah. And Stoneforge Mystic is a point. And I've only got 2 equipment in my main deck, which is arguably. How many equipment do you play minimum if you're playing Stoneforge Mystic?
I think that even 2 is fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've got a Batterskull on the board.
You still have this is not Legacy anyway, and in Legacy you play 2.
Yeah.
And here you have anyway just 1 Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah.
So 2 is reasonable.
It's okay.
Why did you choose to play Sword on Fire and Ice?
It gets through True Nemesis.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to play Sword of Body and Mind because you just fuel their Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time.
Right.
Sword of Fire and Ice, if you connect with it, it's very strong. Getting through Trinity Nemesis I like, and you can protect your creatures against Jace.
Yeah.
And my other point, that's only Sword of Fire and Ice, sorry, Jide, Stoneforge, Acol. There must be one more point here. I should know off the top of my head. Trinity Nemesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got a Cascade theme, so I've got the 2 good Cascade cards, Blood Red Elf and Shardless Agent, down here. So I kind of didn't play any good counter spells because they're so bad with the Cascade guys, except for Mental Misstep because it's so good.
Yeah.
People often ask me if Mental Misstep should be a point. My first argument is that
I don't think it's worth a point. Like,
yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, like, yeah, it can counter the good stuff, like Ancestral Recall and turn 1 play, but
Skull Clamp,
Soul Clam, yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't think that Mental Misstep is worth a point.
It's also hilarious.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Alright, and then in the sideboard I'm playing against Timevault, so I've still got some goodies. Thoughtseize is pretty strong. Stony Silence totally locks out his combo.
Seems quite good.
Yeah, 2 Seals. And I like that I can cascade into them.
Yeah.
Even if he hasn't got the Timevault in play, you know, and they're still good. Nullrod. And Duress. Where he comes in.
Yeah, a lot of options, like permanents to deal with them.
Yeah.
With the combo that he has.
Yeah, that's my deck. A little bit of removal as well. Not that it's going to be very good against his deck.
Nah, not really. You said it out.
Yeah. Abrupt Decay is quite strong because he can't counter it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Paul's deck. He's playing Esper Timevault. Alright, 23 land. So he's got some artifact lands in there. I don't think he's playing Tinker. No. No, his points are 3 points in Timevault. And then Force of Will, that's 4 points. Knight and Tutor, 5.
Battle the Mixer.
Yeah, yep. Still quite strong.
Yeah.
That's 6.
Do you think it's being reconsidered for a point evaluation?
It definitely gets brought up often in conversation, but I think it's worth a point.
Okay.
Like, it finds all the problematic cards. Like,
Yeah.
the only thing it doesn't find really is Clamp and Ancestral Recall. It finds Timevault, it finds Flash, it finds Channel.
Yeah. Or a counter spell.
Yeah, or it just protects the combo if you've already found it.
Yeah.
Unlike, like, Grim Tutor, for example, doesn't do that.
Yeah.
But that's a point as well. Maybe Grim Tutor could lose a point before Muddle the Mixture. I don't know.
Sure.
Have you ever considered playing Grim Tutor?
No, not really.
Yeah. You ever considered playing this?
I was playing that when I was playing a similar deck of
Yeah.
this. And I felt like...
in Windows Vault is the 7th
Okay.
point, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like Muddle the Mixture was a difficult card to play. Because sometimes you want, like, it's either good as a tutor and either good as a counter spell. So sometimes you want to keep them
Both, yeah.
for both.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay. We're drinking Magnum Dry and paste as well. One day I want to have a little tub of paste.
A paste?
Like Clag.
Okay.
And like sponsored by Clag. And okay, so he's not really playing much removal. He's got a path. You know, most control decks play lots of removal, but he's only got path, swords. He probably just wants enough removal to kill a Quasali Pride Mage.
Yeah. Or problematic stuff that are just pressuring him too much.
Yeah.
So a couple of removals and it just goes for the combo.
Yeah, and he lets the combo kill the creatures effectively.
Yeah.
He's got a moat down here because he's got Enlightened Tutor. It's nice to go find moat. Yeah, a few tutors for Timevault, Transmute Artifact, Reshape, Tezzeret the Seeker. Oh, stupid Windows 8. Down there. And his board, so I'm playing my 5-colored Dudes deck. Toxic Deluge is good against me. Apparently he's got 2 Terminus in his sideboard.
I don't think he has to.
Yeah, you were saying
His sideboard is 18 cards at the moment, so there's some problem in there.
yeah, it's obviously a typo, guys.
Yeah.
This 3 islands is not a typo, however. You said you've never played Terminus before.
I don't think it's a really huge card in this format. Like you must have a really good combination of Success Divine Top or just
like
go without
maybe what's it called? Mystical Tutor.
Yeah.
On top. What's he got? He's got Ponder, Preordain, Top. Yeah, but no Mystical Tutor.
No.
But I like how it gets around Skull Clamp and I don't know, Voice of Resurgence, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a miser's card. Against me, he might want this Disenchant. Like, I play some strong equipment. Not Clamp though. Deathmark will definitely come in.
Yeah.
Just to relieve some pressure off him and probably Condemn as well. And maybe this Consultation. Wonder why he doesn't have that main.
That's quite strange. Probably just want to keep it in the sideboard for more control, or
well, the risk is that
you get to exile the card that he needs.
Well, he'd find Timevault or Key, and then he would Consultation for the last piece.
Yeah, the problem with this card is that if you exile the card that you need, you never get it back. So.
Well, you would make sure you've got one piece of the combo.
Yeah, but the card says name a card, exile the top 6 cards of your library, then reveal cards from the top of your library.
Oh, I see.
So if the card that you need is on top of in the top 6, you just get screwed by yourself.
Yeah. Also,
it's a tutor, but he has a really bad drawback.
Also, if he
in this format, because you want you have a 1 card of each, so 1 copy of each card. So if you just exile 1 part of the combo, you're just screwed.
Very risky.
Yeah.
Also, if Timevault's like his second last card, he won't have enough time to kill me, even with infinite turns, before he decks himself. I suppose he's got Academy Ruins, so. But if he exiles that.
I don't know, probably it just keeps you in the board for finding answers more than the combo. I have no idea, we should ask him.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the games, I guess.
Yep.
Unless our beers are cold. We drink those. Whatever. Paul Mitchell on the left. Not Chuck Steak, that's just his video game handle. And there's me top right. So actually, I was texting him trying to organise the match, and he's like, "Oh, how about Thursday or Friday night at 5:30 or 6?" And I'm like, "Sure, sounds good." And I didn't read that he said all Friday, so I rocked up at Thursday at GG's Box Hill, and I'm like, "Where are you?" And then it's like, oh, miscommunication, so we ended up playing Friday evening. What's your housemate singing?
I have no idea.
It's all good.
I think it's talking with someone on the phone.
Anyway, so we played it, and then we did a draft afterwards. It was sweet.
Did you win the draft?
No, I went 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah. My deck was cool though.
Do you think you have enough insight in draft?
I'm very confident.
You're always going 5 colors?
Not always. No.
Not always?
But I pick lands very high. So
also dual lands?
Yeah. So if there's nothing really exciting that draws me away from 5 color, I'll just default to 5 color.
Okay.
Like the last draft after I did this match, I think I got a 3rd pick Bloodsoaked Champion.
Okay.
And that moved me away from 5 color into 2 color.
Yeah.
Splash red.
Black white, I guess.
Yeah, here we go. 2 versus 5. You always do a high roll on camera, you know, because
Okay, yeah,
I'll do it
otherwise you
doesn't
don't
work.
understand.
Yeah, so pause on the play. He basically just wants to come off as fast as possible and hope I haven't got rule.
Yeah. You're just saying if keeping or not.
Yeah, okay, so I think I see an altered ponder in his hand. I think he's got a muddled mixture. He mustn't have enough lands.
He seems quite happy about the land.
Yeah, so.
Did you know what he was playing? Like you were.
I looked at his list from rounds 1 and 2, so I assumed that he was on Timevault.
Yeah. So do you find yourself deciding what to keep in game 1
based on
what
yeah, definitely
he was playing the first 2 rounds?
Anyway, my hand, I've got a couple fetch lands. Ophiomancer, Deathrite Shaman seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Timevault. So I've got some pressure. There's no answers to Timevault combo though. I can't really put it away.
Yeah, I know. How many answers do you have main deck?
I've got Quasai Pride Mage. I've got Abrupt Decay, Council's Judgment. Since he's already run out the Voltaic Key.
Yeah.
Normally the Timevault players wait to put both pieces into play the same turn, but
you feel a little bit of pressure when you just play turn 1 Voltaic Key. Do you think he already has also the other piece of the combo?
Yeah, well.
But it's something that even if he has it, you cannot do much other than trying to draw into Quasar Prime Mage, and actually you play turn 1. That's right, just to try and activate the Quasar Prime Mage if you find it on top of your library.
Also, if he just runs a key out there, it might mean that he has some way of getting it back if it dies, like Academy Ruins or Buried Ruins.
Yeah.
So Loam Line, I play it out first to bait a counter spell, and he doesn't counter it, so I think I go for my more valuable spell afterwards. That's the logical thing to do.
Yeah. You try to bait and say, look, I don't have a second land.
Yeah.
I'm using the white mana here, so this is my only spell that I can cast.
Yeah. He didn't have the counter spell anyway.
Maybe you didn't go for the counter spell also because you fetched on the first turn, and you got the Bayou to play the Trash Shaman. So when you activated the Trash Shaman and play the Lone Lion, you just say okay, but you could have fetched a black white or a green white.
Oh, and played the Lone Lion first turn instead of the Death.
No, you play the Trash Shaman, but you also already have the mana for the Lion next turn.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, yep. I got double line, Fleece Vein, and Loam.
Yeah, you have quite the band to attack.
Yeah, so here I have to choose if I want to play around a counter spell or. So I'm running out the Goyf. I remember this. The camera drops out. I think the cable, the USB cable, was a bit loose, but came back. So I played Timevault before combat in case.
This is not custom mage, I think.
Okay. He just chumps to save some life.
Quite early to chump block.
Yeah, well that kind of makes me feel like he's got the combo, or maybe he's got a Limdol's Vault or something like that, and he just wants
to keep the life.
He figures the only way he can lose if he gets mega aggroed out, and I look like a pretty aggro deck right now.
The problem is that if he has a Limdol's Vault, I wouldn't have blocked there. I would have just used in this turn.
He definitely doesn't have Limdol's Vault.
The fact is that you can assume also he doesn't have many counter spell or many instant as well, because it's just using Snapcaster to champ block, not even just trade, just a champ block.
He didn't have a turn 3 tutor, which most of the Timevault tutors are cost 3. Maybe that means he's got Tezzeret the Seeker. Man, that camera dropping out is really annoying. Because I have to hide the screen so that I can't see my opponent's hand.
Yeah.
I often don't notice when the video stuff's up. Or maybe you're searching for the white. No, he had that fetch land since turn 2, so colours weren't a problem.
You can see us with Thunder there.
Yeah. Not even a symbol on it.
How do you feel about the fact that the league is full proxy?
I like it. Yeah, like, I mean, for some reason, power is just ridiculously expensive right now.
Yeah.
And it's just not plausible to buy.
All the cards.
Yeah. Alright, so transmute, because the Vault of Whispers has 0 cost, he has to pay 2 mana to get to keep the Vault in play. So he's just ballsing out here.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
He just thinks that you don't have any out to destroy any of the artifacts main deck. Maybe he puts you on Kozari Pride Mage, but I think just that you have 1 out, like on top of your library, because you didn't play it before. You would have played it before, probably.
Yeah, well, if he had the key out and he's about to hit 4 mana, surely I would have played the Pride Mage on my turn and held up 1 mana.
So you just say, okay, I do it.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't have the 5th land. So
No, otherwise he probably would have saved it.
Yeah.
So.
And then he will blow up. Like it would be the same. Playing that turn or not. Because if you have the Kozari Prime Mage, you know what you're playing against, so he will play it on your turn anyway. So it wouldn't change much.
No. So I just got to hope to rip an out here. Looks like I've drawn. I'm not sure. Ophiomancer. And what was the white card?
15, 17, the life point. So probably was also counting the life point. He knew that he had the tutor for the Timevault, and he wanted to save when it was possible as many life points as he could.
I remember I did notice the camera flickering, so I do change it eventually, guys. So just wait up. Yeah, I've just seen my hand and I've got no out. I just had to.
No. It's useless to play anything else anyway.
Yeah, I'm just revealing more information. That's pretty annoying. There you go.
It's back.
So, anyone out there with DJ skills, you can definitely take that sample, with my permission. And untap. And, I don't know, would it be wise for him to force him to show me the kill? He could just kill with the V-Click that I knew he'd have, or a Jace and see my whole library. Yeah. So, scoop it up, save time. These league matches can go for ages.
Yeah.
Because they're untimed.
Yeah, you can anyway just save yourself some life and concede when you're there.
Yeah.
And anyway, you knew his deck list from round 1.
Yeah.
Once you see that, maybe he changed some cards, but once you see he has the same deck, you can assume that the changes are not that big to, you know his game plan. You can assume his sideboard, and you don't need to just stay there and see how he kills you.
Yeah.
You for sure know for sure that he's going to activate every turn both Taiki and Timevault.
Yeah.
So what's your sideboard here?
Well, because I saw his deck list, I know he hasn't got. Some control decks will bring in like a Baneslayer or a Soul of Temptation, some huge creature that, in anticipation of you boarding out your removal.
Yeah.
But I saw his sideboard and he doesn't do that. So I was confident in boarding out Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Snuff Out.
Yeah.
all the creature removal.
Yeah.
Mother of Runes is bad against him because he hasn't got creatures, so and he does have some sweepers.
And he doesn't have many spot removals as well, so
yeah,
you don't need to protect your creatures.
I just need to kill him as fast as possible and stop his combo. That's my plan. I think I wasn't sure if I wanted to take out Council's Judgment against him because
I think it's still good. You've seen that, like, I don't know, you don't know why. Yeah, probably he made these counts with the mana for playing Voltaic the turn 1, but maybe he's just a little bit like confident in you not having that many removals.
Yeah.
Maybe he also saw your deck list from the turn before, and he was saying that you didn't have many removals.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, as you can see, there's writing out the sideboarding here. I've actually got it up on our table. It's a bit water damaged, but so game 2, Paul boards in Terminus, Death Mark, Condemn, Demonic Consultation, and he takes out Remand, Force of Will, Thought Seeds, and Spell Snare.
What do you think that he brought in for this matchup, Demonic Consultation?
To race me.
Maybe just needs to find some.
It's a strange card.
Yeah.
I can't really explain.
Yeah.
It's risky.
It's still risky to just name. Well, also to play it, because even if you name one of the pieces of the combo that you need, you just play it and you exile it. You just screw the game by yourself.
You just lose,
Maybe you can find some way out. Like, the main thing that you can do is just like killing the opponent with a combo or whatever. But I mean, it's strange.
Yeah. Well, okay. So hypothetically, it's turn 3. You've got 50 cards left in your deck. You exile top 6. You've got like a 1 in 8, 1 in 7 chance of losing your card you want. So that's pretty low. 1 in 7.
Oh yeah, but if you have one part of the combo, if you miss both, you have a higher chance.
Yeah, you would have to have 1 in hand.
Yeah.
I'll probably edit out a bunch of this sideboarding to save time.
When you watch the deck list, were you expecting that he would have brought in the Demonic Consultation?
No, I think I overlooked that card. I forgot about it. Yeah.
You were right in your sideboard as well.
Yeah, I must have taken the piece of paper out of my bag. I could probably do it off the top of my head. I bring in Seal of Cleansing, Seal of Primordium, Null Rod, Stony Silence, Dried Militant against his Treasure Cruise Dig Through Time.
Okay.
Even though it hurts mine, it's still one cost 2/1, and he's got no good blockers. I bought out all my removal, and that frees up a lot of space, so I think I have to bring in some not so good cards, like Ancestral Visions. It's still okay against him, but it slows me down to play it. And I've got 2 Cascaders, so I'd love to cascade into it. It'd be huge. I got Bitter Blossom. It's good against his Toxic Deluge and Terminus. And and he's slow enough that Bitter Blossom won't kill me.
What do you think about Rest in Peace in sideboard now with all these dark cards?
I like it, very strong.
Like it.
But you probably hurt your own deck too much by playing it. It means you cannot
play any damn cards if you play Rest in Peace.
Yeah, it'll hurt your own Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time. It'll hurt your Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, but maybe some decks that are not playing Snapcaster Mage or Cruise or Dig Through Time.
Yeah,
just can. use it.
Yeah. So it'd be non-blue decks basically,
Yeah.
and it screws up the Skull Clamp, so it's great against Skull Clamp.
Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like some kind of hate deck. You just play mono white.
Mono white, like the legacy deck.
Yeah, Lean and Arbiter.
It will be harder. Like I don't think that you can find that many cards in Highlander to play an hate deck, a complete hate deck, and the format is so wide that you cannot find the hate for everything.
That's true, yeah. Okay, game 2. I'll be able to play because I lost the first game. I got a Baleful Strix, Timevault, Lightning Bolt. Not so good against him. Just I don't know.
Just 3 damages in the face.
Yeah, and maybe I can kill a Jace or.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he plays V-Click or
also
kills a Trigger Mage.
Yeah, you can also kill
Baleful Strix.
The streaks, but I was thinking more of the Tezzeret.
Yep.
If he needs both of the pieces.
Yeah.
And if you take the Timevault, you just kill and you cannot activate the Jace, the Tezzeret the next turn.
Okay, do I... Yeah, so I choose to bolt him in the face.
You want to not kill Jace. You don't want to arrive at the moment in which he plays the Jace, so you just go for the fastest kill ever.
Yeah, I think I just want to pressure him as much as possible and fill my graveyard for Cruise or Dig if I draw them. Although I do have lots of lands in hand, so there's a chance that I won't be able to use the mana anyway. I'll just play Goif and put a block on.
Probably also think about the Goif. So.
I've got Watchwolf. Watchwolf is more damage.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah. So I'll probably get a Tundra here. Blue's my main colour. I've got double blue in Dig Through Time, Trinity Nemesis, Jace. Do you like Watchwolf?
It's not the first card that I think when I wake up in the morning.
What is the first card that you think of when you wake up?
Recurring Nightmare.
Good answer. Nice. Well, so I wish I had that lightning bolt right now.
Watch your graveyard.
Yeah, it didn't work out so well. That lightning bolt was a poor play.
Now it's time for the Timevault, I guess. Because you stepped out, there's a artifact creature, instant and land, so we already have a 4/5 here. And he's not making any sign of having the combo, or at least he's not deploying it, so you don't need to play the Baleful Strix and go
and search for an artifact kill.
To search for an answer to this combo.
It's once he gets to 4 mana where he has the potential to play both, but it's pretty unlikely for him to draw both. If he chooses this turn, then maybe I should be concerned.
Anyway, you couldn't have played the hate for, or it's on the top.
I've drawn the null rod.
Yeah.
Oh, it clicks me.
On the right moment. Can draw it.
I've got a fetch land, shuffle it back in. Maybe I can draw it next turn or off the Baleful Strix.
Yeah.
Obviously, he takes the null rod here.
I think it's quite easy. Null rod.
I'm on the phone. No, you hang up. I think it was my mate Pony asking if I wanted to draft to the city.
And there's no Stony Silence following that.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. Okay, so what did I draw?
Dig for time.
That's
it's
pretty
quite
good.
good.
Yeah.
You can shuffle back and see if you find. You have at the moment 4, 5 with a fetch. You don't have another fetch, so
No,
maybe it's not the right moment to use it.
no, I think I'd play Baleful Strix off the fetch land. See what I draw. Always get more information before you make a decision. Yeah, so the deck that I was playing for the first 4 rounds, junk. I could afford to play manlands
Yeah.
because I'm only 3 colours.
Yeah.
But with the 5 colour deck, I can't afford to play manlands, which is a downside. Like
Yeah, it's a huge downside in my opinion because control decks have really few answers to lands, and also sweepers just don't get them, and you just can keep pressuring the opponent with those.
Yeah, and you don't really get a huge boost in card quality from going 5 colours. So I think I'll switch back, or now I'm out. I can't make top 8 anymore after today, so I'm just going to play some fun decks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you X3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Growth patches in. It's too big for the click to block. Suspend visions. Pretty late visions.
So now you see if he has the combo. I don't think so.
No, I
It
saw
was just
it.
an explorative.
Yeah. It's got a sleight of hand. He's coloured in the borders on that one. That's a 7th edition sleight of hand. He's looking at Timevault and Voltaic Key. Those are the 2 cards. That's ridiculous.
He's pretty happy. You can see his face. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. What do you keep there?
Timevault. What do you keep?
Yeah, I think I will keep Timevault.
Yeah.
Because you have other ways to untap your... Tezzeret just untap directly the Timevault, so... At least you have one out. Another little hand.
Yeah.
You can also look on the bottom of your library, so I don't think it was the right choice here. Maybe he doesn't have any way to shuffle the graveyard, the deck, and he just wanted to search for fetch land.
He wants to dig for something to find a top Voltaic Key.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So he doesn't have any way to shuffle the deck.
He's got dig through time, and he's got a mental misstep. Passion in. If he double blocks here, you take down the Goyf. It's a artifact, creature, instant, land.
Sorcery, no.
Is there a sorcery in there?
No, he already used the Nevercaster to take off the sleight of hand. So maybe that was another reason for using the Nevercaster in that moment. He didn't want the Goyf to grow bigger.
Yeah. Pow. Puts me down to 9. And I've got dig through time here, so hopefully I can find something sweet.
Do you have an output in hand as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've got lethal next turn if he hasn't got removal.
Yeah, I think that it's better if you just using the dig for time and look for an answer. Their answer is tapped out, so just Force of Will can counter a Narrowed or Stony Silence.
Yeah. So I don't cruise away. I don't delve into fully because I've still got Treasure Cruise in my deck, and
you still have the mana to play any.
Yeah. Or maybe I should have, because if I get side Prime Mage, I want to have a mana.
Yeah, the third mana.
Yeah. That's interesting. And I think I've already played a land this turn as well.
Yeah.
So
really.
maybe I should have delved fully. I've got Thoughtseize and something else there.
Conscious Judgment, was it?
I think it was a mental misstep.
Mental misstep.
So I can counter
Yeah.
Timevault if he has it. I mean,
Voltaic.
Voltaic. Yeah, Thoughtseize is nice. I get to see the Timevault. Oh.
What's going on?
Bam. Yeah, 2 life everywhere. That's what makes mental misstep fun, I reckon.
The mental misstep war.
Yeah. It's like, it's so funny. They go turn 1, go. And then they're like, end of your turn, a call. You're like, mental misstep. Ah!
Were you playing Legacy when it was legal?
No.
No? Yeah, I was playing, and at the moment I was playing Reanimator. That was huge. We were going...
In 2.
End of your turn, and Tom. Mental misstep, mental misstep, mental misstep, mental misstep. Okay, resolved.
So what would you choose here if you could see his hand?
I would choose a Timevault. No, yes, the yeah. Anyway, I would choose the Timevault, cause you know that you have in hand
Elspeth.
the Esper. So.
I chose the dig because
Why?
I kill him next turn, and it's much
You
more.
give him 4 cards to find yeah, no, it doesn't. No, you give him 1 card to find the combo.
Yeah.
In the
Well, he's got top, so 4, like you said originally.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the mana to play everything.
Yeah.
So if he thinks that he can jump block with a Snapcaster Mage, so he thinks that he has another turn.
Yeah.
But he doesn't actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably
It's close.
yeah, the dig through time can be a good option because you cannot go and search for the counter spell. But he had anyway just 4 cards in the graveyard, 3 cards at the moment, and the 4th one would be the one that you put down.
Yeah, so he would have had to spend 4 mana to dig.
Yeah, so maybe it was not the perfect choice.
Yeah.
You just think that it's close. Would have you activated the top there?
Has he played a land?
Yes, he played the Academy Ruins.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's hard to say. Okay, so I'm playing the Elspeth now, and he has to decide if he wants to blind flip for the counter spell. Last turn he could have blind flipped for a key.
Yeah.
To get lucky, but I think he knows the Voltaic. He's on the bottom of his deck.
He saw it. Maybe.
Yeah. Unless he's shuffled since then. I don't think he has though.
No, he didn't.
So he knows he couldn't blind flip the key. So now he has to choose if he wants to blind flip into counter spell.
Yeah, he does.
Slam it. You did.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, you're probably right. Like,
he didn't even have the mana to fake a counter spell.
did he have all blue open? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So 1 each.
Yeah.
Timevault's it's sort of a metagame deck. Like if lots of people are playing lots of artifact hate in their board, it can be tough.
Yeah, I didn't like it when I was playing it. Like as a deck. He doesn't do anything. Basically you just look for Voltaic and Timevault, and sometimes, like in this case, you just don't find it and die without doing anything. So
yeah,
I didn't like it much. Like I was playing a blue-red deck list that you gave to me.
Oh yes.
It was my first time approaching the format.
Yeah. Did you modify that at all? Were you still playing the fatties?
I was playing the fatties.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
playing like the artifacts mana
Yeah.
and fatties.
Well, that did other things. That didn't just go for Timevault or take it.
Yeah, but it wasn't good. I really didn't like it.
I'd like to revisit that deck. If they print a few more things in Untapped Timevault. They print
Yeah, he had a lot of things to untap Timevault, but those things were basically dead half of the time. Like,
Roll Zarek's okay.
yeah, I was doing some tricks with Senses Divine Top to draw me cards. It was good.
Yeah. I don't think either of us has changed for game 3.
No,
Our decks.
you were pretty confident in your sideboard.
Yeah. This match I actually planned out how it's going to board, I believe, yeah. How's the Coors?
At least it's cold.
Yeah.
The good thing about this beer is that it's not BB.
It was $9 for 6.
It's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So this is
What's the use
New
by
Zealand
name?
beer?
No, I think it's American. 16th of December is when it goes off. That's probably why it was so cheap.
When the mountains turn blue, it's as cold as the Rockies. Fiji?
Really?
Yeah.
We're off. Turn 1 Ponder from Chuck Steak.
No, it's a Canadian beer.
Canadian,
Yeah.
Just having to think.
No.
Keeps him on top. Pondil.
What did he choose?
I
I think it was the Ancient Den.
Okay. There's a sleight of hand in his hand. Yeah, Ancient Den is in his hand, so maybe he wants the lands. Often you'll play your artifact lands last because you don't risk getting blown out by artifact kill.
Yeah.
So if your opponent plays an artifact land really early, it's an often an indicator they have no lands in hand. Same with Wasteland and
Yeah.
Academy
Strip
Ruins as
9.
well. Yeah. Okay. So this is an example of what I was talking about why I didn't want to play the cantrip. So you can turn 2 and he's done nothing really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in a combo deck it's fine, but not in just a regular, trading cards and attacking with creatures.
What do you think about Senses Divine in top? Do you think it's worth a point?
Nah,
No?
it's too slow.
I think it's really, really good. Like I played Kurgan quite a bit,
Yeah.
and I don't know, it's really good.
It's awesome if you have the cards to get all your tempo back. Like if you've got sweepers,
Yeah.
or if you've got a combo.
Yeah.
But if you haven't got sweepers or combo, I think it's too slow. I wonder if I had a 2-drop to play there on turn 2 instead. I had Watchwolf in hand, unless I just drew it just then. Because he couldn't combo off on 3rd turn. I mean, there's something to be said about playing it before he has a counterspell open. But
Yeah, he
maybe I
wants
just
to play against the counterspell, so it's there. He knows that he cannot go off without.
I just passed the turn. I didn't play my Watchwolf. I've got
Well,
Containment
yeah.
Priest in hand.
Okay.
So I was hoping to out-tempo him against his counterspells, but it looks like he had Thirst for Knowledge. Oh no, he's got a Miscalculation in hand, so he did have a counterspell.
What do you do in this moment? So do you play the priest when he stepped out, or?
No, I'm happy for him to counterspell a Containment Priest, and then I'll resolve a better spell
Yeah.
when I untap.
So he's discarding the Ancient Den.
Upkeep top.
I
I almost never upkeep top.
It depends on your hand
Yeah.
and
Well, he plays Terminus, but he wouldn't be able to cast it anyway.
yeah.
Yeah. Depends on your hand, yeah.
Anyway, you don't really want to use Terminus now.
He's got.
Yeah, I don't think that Terminus is really good. Like probably Paul is a legacy player and is deceived by the strength of Terminus in legacy.
Okay. Is Paul in the Legacy League?
I think he is playing there. I don't remember.
Yeah. So here's an example. So he used this calc on my Containment Priest, and now I can resolve something better. If I have it, I've got the Watch Wolf, which is...
The Watch Wolf is okay.
Yeah.
He's going to take maybe a Spasner. You think you're safe?
Yeah.
No, I mean, you don't have 4 Brainstormer or 3 Jaces to put back the Terminus on top of your library.
Yeah.
So yeah, here you have 1 Jace, 1 Brainstormer, 1 Ponder to look for it, or 1 Senseless Divine on top.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Yeah. So let's run the Scavenging Gears out there. I can play the Watch Wolf now if I want to play in, but it's risky if he has a sweeper.
I don't know. I think I'd keep just the mana for the Scavenging Goods. You can just take cards from his graveyard to stop the Snapcaster Mage and stop the Cruise.
Yeah. Yep. Looks like that's the option I'm going with.
Yeah. You take off the Ponder.
Yeah. So
Stuffing Gas probably. His calculation. Or
probably the Sleight of Hand. I want to just
Yeah.
make sure he can't
Cantrip again.
Snapcast the Mage into. Oh, has he already used it? What's that second from the top in his
Double
graveyard?
Step and I don't understand.
Yeah. Anyway. Alright.
Yeah, I think. It's a Mental Misstep as Sleight of Hand. No.
I don't think it's Mental Misstep. We would have seen what that card is. I can't remember. Was it Brainstorm? No. Whatever.
There's a Test for Knowledge.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay. So if I want to get green, I have to get Taiga or Savannah. I've already used my Savannah, so it's going to be Taiga, but that means I can't get double blue, which is... I've got a lot of double blue spells in my deck. Unless I've got another blue man in hand, I'm not sure. Such the
you
perils
ever
of...
had a problem with the mana in the 5 color?
Occasionally I do, yeah. Because I want to get all 5 colours, and I want double white and double blue. And heavy green if I draw a Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah.
So it's pretty bad. They've got Council's Judgment in hand. So
You don't have double white, you don't have double blue,
I must have another
you don't
land
have
in
double
hand.
black. Oh yeah, now you have double black.
I mean, in hand, I mean.
Yeah.
Surely I've got a white land in hand. I mean, if he has a spot removal spell here, it would have been a lot better to play the second creature. But, yeah, it's a tough call. I think he's got a Jace in hand actually, so that's really bad for me. I think I should have played the second guy. Especially with his mana, like... Oh, actually, I know he doesn't play any of the double white sweepers.
I don't think so. Like, yeah, JC is bad, but you're going to draw 3 cards next turn if it resolves. So.
Oh, yeah. That's the man lands are excellent against the planeswalkers, which is huge. Alright, so there's spot removal, so I feel pretty far behind right now.
I think you're still safe because you have the Seal of Primordium there, and you're going to possibly draw 3 cards, or take off a counter spell. And anyway, if you play Jace, you have the you must have the white mana as well, the double white mana as well, but you have the Council's Judgment in your hand. Passes, so I think we're going to see counter spell here.
Yep.
Yep.
Mercedes Masks, you play the the 6th edition, maybe?
7th edition.
7th edition card as well.
White border.
Nice. Yeah, so I do have the white,
Yeah.
the double white. But obviously you're not going to cast Council Judgment right now.
Yeah. Why do you?
Why did I play it untapped?
Yeah.
Mana Leak.
Yeah. Mana Leak. Evasive action.
Alright, so I'm choosing between Watchwolf or Fleeceman Line. That's my choice.
I think Fleeceman Lion is better.
Yeah, that's the one I want to resolve most. So, and I could play the Watchwolf as well here. But that's walking into a sweeper. I mean, if he had the sweeper, he may not have sourced the Plowshares to Ooze. No, he probably would have. So I choose not to play the Watchwolf. So I don't know, it's a tough call. Impulse, he's got Model Mixture, Preordain, Island. Surely he takes the Model Mixture. What do you think of this matchup? Who do you reckon's going to win?
I think you're going to win, because yeah, like I said, it doesn't have any way to pressure you, and he has just a couple of spell removals. So if you find the cards to keep the pressure, you can win. And he seems to have a better sideboard than he has against you against him than him against you.
This is game 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's taken a long time.
Even.
Yeah, maybe I'll just edit a bunch out. Speed it up. Taking a long time. Sometimes league can be painful in these situations, like especially if you want to provide an entertaining video.
Yeah.
Slow play can really. But Phil plays at a fine pace. I mean, Paul.
I really like anyway the fact that he's best of 5 the league. Even though sometimes the matches go for really long.
Yeah, you can't really argue about getting screwed and that kind of thing, yeah. So, once again, I would have liked to have played the second creature. Yeah. And I really should cancel this judgment that Jace, just get it going, just get it away. But from memory I don't, which is, it's just wrong.
That's a mistake in my opinion, because you can play, you don't, I think that you decide not to use the Conscious Judgment because you don't have any creature to play, because you have just 2 white mana, and the wolf, both the wolf and the Fleeceman Lion require whites.
I can play them both. I have.
Yeah, you can play them both, but you cannot play a creature and the Conscious Judgment. So you want to keep the pressure going. Yeah. So you play 2 creatures instead.
Yeah, I could have played Geist instead.
Yeah, Geist was better choice in my opinion in this moment. You were afraid probably of a sweeper, so you think if he has a sweeper, I still have outs against Jace.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So
although this puts me up against engineered explosives.
Yeah, or we see a Terminus. He might be happy about
That's brutal.
seeing that.
So the one time that I don't play around sweeper, I get Terminus. It's so
no, I think that you did the right choice because you were thinking about Jace going up. So if you just keep 1 creature, you're dead to spot removal, and you don't kill him. You don't kill him. You don't kill the Jace anyway.
I should have just cancelled his judgment.
Yeah, probably that was the better option.
Yeah.
You just kill Jace and then think about the pressure.
Yeah.
You still have 3 creatures in hand, even if he counters 1, you have other 2. And if he doesn't have Jace, he doesn't have the possibility to just make his hand grow.
Yeah.
Do a brainstorm every turn is really, really powerful.
Especially with top in play.
Yeah. Well, top get a little bit like in the back seat when there's a Jace. Like Jace is more powerful, so once you use top is just to see the third card that you put down.
Yeah, but often you won't have the mana.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got guys. I think I drew a Deathrite Shaman. So Jace is what I'm scared of right now. I think I should just Council's Judgment the Jace once again.
Mm. You choose again to not care about it?
Yeah, I go with the creature again.
Yeah.
I'm just banking.
You think probably that you are safe because
The hexproof.
of the Seal of Primordium. So you say, okay, I will kill Jace with a Geist.
Well, I've already got the seal for the combo. I mean, he's got the Buried Ruin, but
Yeah, that's what I mean.
yeah. Yeah, I guess because he's got the Buried Ruin, I'm hoping that he just plays out the combo, so that I Seal of Primordium, and now he's got the Toxic Deluge. So
That's huge.
I'm just getting blown out.
Yeah.
I'm not happy.
Yeah, the right answers, but Jace helps to find them.
Yeah. It's like rough doing these commentaries and recordings, and I have to showcase this kind of play for myself.
Yeah, but it's good. You can learn from your mistakes.
Well, I don't know. I've been doing these. I did a whole season of these videos, and I'm still making these mistakes. So
It's different.
yeah,
You can see also the hand of
the opponent.
your opponent, so it seems easier.
And I've seen the key from you. I've seen the key, I think, right?
Yeah.
He fabricated for it.
Yeah.
But I've got the seal of Primordium, so.
So we just say, okay, you want to stop me? I will play it now, so I will have the mana to play the key. You will, in answer, destroy the Timevault. I will get it back with the Academy Ruin, not the Academy Ruin, the Buried Ruin.
Yeah. Well, because he's got Buried Ruin, I could cancel his Judgment, the Timevault here,
Yeah.
or the Jace. I have a choice.
I think that is the right choice.
Yeah. So now he has to kill me with the Jace. So as long as I can kill that Jace, I'll be okay. Because
You have no cards in hand.
yeah, I think he has a Batterskull as another win condition. But at least I don't have to fear getting comboed out. Nothing brings back the Timevault, so.
No. And he has an half stack that card in hand. That is Voltaic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can draw 2 cards and like a card, an
Oh,
extra
yeah,
card
yeah,
every
with the
turn
top, yeah.
With the top.
Yeah, so I think I was thinking about killing the Vault of Whispers there, but then I realised that if he plays the key, yeah, as you said, he can just double activate top, so just hold it for that interaction.
You can even shuffle it away with some fetch land
Yep.
and brainstorm.
This game's going to be a long game. It's already been a long game already.
I think he's thinking about brainstorming or just is realizing that now the kill is with Jace, so just sticking up and see the top of your library.
Yeah.
You don't have any pressure in hand.
He knows I play Lightning Bolt, so that's bad.
Yeah, he didn't care much before about Lightning Bolt.
Dig through time. I've got that in hand. He's obviously gave me the Sundra. Please resolve. Surely he's got the counter spell.
Yeah. I think that if he has a counter spell, he has to use it now.
Muddle.
Yeah. I put that one now that
Yeah.
Timevault is gone.
So that's an example of Muddle being a lot better than a tutor.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a couple of turns more of sufferance from the Jays. He has a pretty stacked hand as well.
Yeah. I feel like I definitely should have or could have won this game.
If you play different.
Yeah, just like play two guys straight away.
But he had a sweeper in your hands anyway.
I should have cancelled judgment the Jace. He's brainstormed like 4 times now.
Yeah. That was probably a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once you have the Seal of Primordium there,
Yeah.
you feel like he has the Barrier Ruin there.
It's all
to
hindsight.
get back.
He drew both his sweepers. I don't know. It's tough.
And one was a miracle. Fact or fiction.
Do you like that card?
Yeah. I think it's a really good card. And here you see, you have to read it.
I think I definitely misread it. I forget that it exiles
Exactly,
6.
top cards.
Yeah. Gin Cat Poo.
Yeah, but in that moment you don't really care about that because you already
got rid of the Timevault.
Yeah, you get rid of the Timevault and he already has a Jace there.
Yeah.
So that is not a card that you are afraid of.
Yeah. I know the transmute artifact can go find Baleful Strix, or I haven't seen a Battle Skull from him yet. I know it's in his deck. He may have changed since like the last printing of his list.
Or maybe you didn't find it.
How would you split that?
So there's a Manta Misstep, Elemental Consultation, 2 lands, and
Transmute artifact.
I would put probably the Transmute artifact by itself and all the rest all together. I don't like this.
Yeah. Well, this is because I misread the consultation. I forgot to exile the top 6 straight away.
Yeah, I will give you give the Transmute artifact with lands. You're quite sure that it takes that pile.
Yeah.
Because well, it doesn't know that you play Ancestral Recall. So maybe you were thinking about that. So if I draw Ancestral Recall, I can get back in this game.
I also have the Seal of Primordium, so I'm not that scared of an artifact or enchantment that he could find. I mean, an artifact, but he's got the Buried Ruin to get back whatever he finds, so. Anyway.
Do you think you would have changed now the way that you split the cards?
Yeah.
I would have it down.
Probably as you said. So the fetch land can stop me from getting Fate Sealed, but I'd rather draw a spell, obviously.
Yeah.
I really want like Bloodbraid Elf into Charlotte's Agent into Acor.
We're talking about Phantom Magic here.
Man, this game's going forever. Kill me already, Paul. Nothing worse than sitting there and they're just topping and brainstorming like, oh my god.
So maybe with Ancestor Recall you can also find barefoot streaks.
Bit of value. Have you been to GG's Box Hill?
Sorry?
Have you been to GG's Box Hill?
No, I haven't. I've never been there.
It's alright. They do rare drafts, which is my favourite part. Yeah. But you can't use your own boosters.
You must buy them.
Yeah. Which is reasonable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, people could do like, is booster mapping still a thing? You remember box mapping?
No.
It was, they used to be able to predict where all the rares would be depending on what you've opened already.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because they had patterns in their prints. And someone developed an app on your phone that would
just tell you?
Yeah, so you open up like 4 packs and then you input the locations of where those packs were into the app and it told you what rares would be what where.
Right.
I don't know if Wizards have fixed that by now.
hope.
I presume so. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a reason why they wouldn't let us use our own boosters. Also, they just want to sell product. Kind of messes with their inventory database if they receive boosters back.
Yeah.
Kind of like solar power in the electricity grid.
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of messing up their system. I'm losing my mind here. Alright, there's Batterskull. So
He still has it.
I killed the top in response to the transmute artifact, so that he would lose the top.
I think you killed the artifact lands, so he has to kill the top if he wants to resolve the transmute artifact.
Oh, because it's an additional cost to sacrifice the artifact.
It's an additional cost?
Yeah. Oh,
I think it's a resolution.
yeah, but he has a printed version of it, like with the errata. Maybe his errata's out of date, because I thought it was as part of the resolution.
I'm not sure about it.
So look it up.
Yeah.
Because I remember, if you counter it, you don't have to sack an artifact.
Yeah, that's why you kill the artifact lands, so he has to kill the top. He has to sacrifice the top.
Fleeceman, it's a pretty good draw. Monstrous straight away. I'm not sure what Jace is on, but I still feel like I'm dead. I have to rip something godly.
A good draw would be turn in Nemesis probably now.
This one, Bloodbraid Elf. I don't know what Jace is on, I can't read that dice. I think it's on 8.
I think that the good starting point would be the true name Nemesis, so you can keep on blocking the Batterskull and attack Jace with a true name Nemesis.
Yeah. Looks like he ran his Batterskull into my Fleeceman line and maybe he forgot about the counter. Or he thought Batterskull was a 5/5 or something. But he definitely shouldn't have attacked there.
No.
That means he has to, if he wants to protect his Jace, he's got to...
Yeah, it's not a solution, just an artifact. So
Yeah, so he's got...
sacrifice an artifact if you do search a for an artifact card.
Well, that sucks, Paul. I should message him and tell him to change his proxy because we played that wrong there. Illegally.
Why? No, I think that he played correctly. He played the transmute artifact in response. You choose to use the Zero Primordium on the land, so he couldn't use that, and he has to use he has to sacrifice the top. So he loses the top, but it's a really minor loss. since he has a battle skull now and he still has the Jace there.
So he's just returned to recast it to protect his Jace from. So I've got a removal here. Otherwise, the Jace ultimates me. So
It's already that high, yeah.
jump.
Block it.
Maybe I've got one more turn.
Another land. And
I think in this deck I'd play out my lands in case I draw Treasure Cruise or Recall. Just up it goes. Reveal.
and probably like he knew that you were going to draw land, so there was no point in bluffing.
It's heartbreaking when they say keep it. I look so small compared to Paul. And how big? Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, I think that he just recast the
Yeah.
battle skull.
This game hurt.
Oh, no.
I should have
What's
won.
going on? Barefoot Strix?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Yeah.
This way he draws a card rather than.
Just keeping on
yeah.
using all his mana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is they open also for the counter spell? Did he drew? I don't think he drew the card of the Barefoot Strix.
So you let me keep my.
Probably was thinking about Elspeth, so he wanted a flyer to protect the Jace.
Well, he fate sealed me, so he knew I was going to draw that.
Oh yeah.
I don't play any basics. And I'm dead.
Time to concede.
Finally. Damn. Yeah, that was painful. I don't know how low I got him at that match. Don't think I got
18?
Don't think I got him below 10, yeah. So game 4, Paul brings in Force of Will and Spell Snare. And probably because he wants to counter my seal that he's seen. And he takes out Mana Leak and Miscalculation.
I think that I don't like much Miscalculation. I think it's alright because you can always just sign it away, like draw a card. Yeah. But I don't like it as a counterspell. Like I see that basically 90% of the time it's just pay 2 to a card. So in the Kurgan that I'm playing now, after Treasure Cruise and Default Time came out, it's just the card that first went out of the deck.
Yeah. I remember they were waiting on us to draft. They needed us to play to get 8. So
the pressure.
Yeah, they were kind of pressuring us to get it over and done with.
Faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at your sideboard, you decide that nothing's worth, keep it like that.
Yeah. So it's 2-1 to Paul right now. And I want to play again. I really just want to play Null Rod and just play guys. That's all I want to do. And then go draft.
How do you feel about the matchup?
I feel like my sideboard's really good. Double Seal, double Null Rod. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about the matchup. Sweepers are bad for me.
Yeah, it's not that he has a lot of sweepers anyway. It's just a couple.
I mean, I've got an ankle there, that proxy there. It's not a downsize, it's an ankle. I don't play like Voice of Resurgence, Strangler Geist, Kitchen Finks, or any man lands, so sweepers are particularly good against this build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kitchen things.
We've got Arid Mesa. I'm not sure how many lands that hand has.
I think that Kitchen Things is a card really hard to beat.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, it's so strong.
mm,
My list wasn't playing it just because on 5 colors I had too many good cards to choose
Yeah.
from, which is I should have just gone down to 3 colors for consistency, and you know, Kitchen Things is still excellent.
yeah, the 2 color deck list that you had, the green white aggro, I think that was better than this.
Yeah, me too. Alright, end of turn. Do I cast the Acol? No.
Lightning bolt.
I'm gonna let my lesson that time. Yeah, making some ordinary plays, eh? I don't choose the Acol because otherwise I have to discard my next end step.
Yeah.
So might as well just wait
Yeah, sometimes I do it anyway, even if I have to discard.
to sculpt your hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it depends on the matchup. If I'm playing against some kind of combo and I don't have enough counter spell in hand, or if I'm playing against an aggressive deck and I don't have enough answer to his creature.
Yeah, you
Even
just
turn
want
one.
to. You don't care about the cards. You just want tempo.
No, I just want to have the best cards in my hand against that matchups, and sometimes you have dead cards in hand.
Yeah.
So just draw and go to discard 1 or 2.
More fetches. So I could run the Kusai Prime Mage out while he's tapped out, or I can play Goif to. Prime Mage would actually be more damage
yeah.
because of the Exalted. So.
And it's better to have it,
Yeah.
on board. You still have to always keep 1 mana up. But at least it's a Seal of Primordium with an upside.
Yeah.
Can deal 3 damages.
I only have to hold up the mana once he reaches combo mana,
Yeah.
which is 4, unless he plays a key or a time vault before turn 4. But that would be bold in the face of the Prime Mage.
Yeah. Maybe it's also an option if he has the Academy Ruin. He just he just plays it. He just stops your
Just kills the Prime Mage.
yeah.
Alright. So Paul wants to just use a spot rule on the Prime Mage and combo off. That's his ideal.
Yeah, that was that's what we was searching with
Brainstorm. Yeah. That's a
Spot
scrubland.
Crusher.
That's a scrubland proxy.
And
I'm grateful.
Crusher. No, that mark.
Death mark. Heh. That's such a rude card.
So strong.
0 mana, baby. Alright. So now I'm open to Acol. If he had mental misstep, he probably would have misstepped my misstep, I'd say.
Yeah.
So Acol's safe here unless he plays Force of Will.
He tried to read it.
Yeah.
And there's
Pow.
a Narrow as well.
Oh, really? So I'm looking really good this game. Might be going to game 5. Now I wonder here if I play the Null Rod
Or the
or
Timevault.
the Timevault. If I play Goif, I might be open to
I think
Terminus
you play-
or
you
Toxic
play-
Deluge.
No, you play the Narrow in my. I think it's a better play to play the Narrow, because if you play the Timevault, you still don't have mana to use the Cosmic Prime Mage now.
Yeah.
Not that he, like, yeah, maybe you know the list and doesn't have any 2 mana lands or artifact lands, artifact that gives mana, so yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I mean,
I don't know. I think you did the right decision there. It's there. Now you know that
yeah,
he cannot do anything.
just don't want to
Or-
get swept.
He cannot do
Yeah.
much anyway.
Just keep one thread on the board and make sure I can't get 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Alright, draw. I mean, my late game is comparable to his, considering I played Cruise and Dig Through Time.
Condemn.
Haven't seen Condemn in a while.
Yeah. Since World Week, was it?
It was Saviors of Kamigawa, the original
Oh
printing.
yeah, no. The reprint. The most recent reprint, was it in World Week?
I feel like it was in a core set. I don't know. Maybe it's World Week.
Maybe they printed also in on the core set afterward.
Oh, it was in Dissension, I think.
I don't remember.
Whatever. Alright, so I got Fleeceman Line, Goyf. So once again, I could play 2 creatures into a sweeper that he may or may not have.
Do you have the for land?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I've got a Badlands over there.
Ah, yeah, the
Fetch
fetch
land. Okay. Well, if I'm fetching now, I'm probably... I could hold up Containment Priest and play that into turn. Oh no, it's not a Containment Priest. Alright, so I'm just running out my guys into a Wrath here. So I'm kind of making contradicting plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I
You
didn't
play
play
some-
into the sweeper then, and now I do. And he's ripped Terminus, so... God damn it. Fucking Terminus.
Now you see why he was playing too.
And I have the Aven Mind Sensor in hand. Like,
Yeah.
I could have just played around the Ruble by holding up my own sensor. You just want to play Mind Sensor, and now he gets the search as well. It's just so frustrating. I just played bad. I made a bad decision. Once again, it's all hindsight. I mean...
Yeah, you could have probably played
Oh, it's Loam Line, yeah. So
a long lion
and
keep the mana for the
Mind Sensor.
Yeah.
That would have been a way better play.
Mm.
I don't know what I was thinking. This is bad. Like, generally you want to get Mind Sensor out as soon as possible to stop any searching they do. Yeah.
Yeah, tutors are the most important thing
Yeah, in
Yeah,
combat
like that.
against Timevault.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And he's still on 16.
Yeah. He's got a fistful of cards. I don't know how he's got so many cards. I feel like he's cheated. It's because he Terminus me, really. Alright, so... Does he get a counter spell? No, untap. V-click in the draw step. I've got 2 lands. Do I?
I think you have 1 land and Dry Militant.
Yep, yeah, you're right. So don't run the Mind Sensor into the click. I just want to keep it round against any tutors you might have.
The problem is that he has a
He can't activate his Seed of Synod because I've got Nelrod in play.
yeah.
He's got Dig Through Time. It's going to be excellent here.
That's quite good.
He just passed the turn. Doesn't dig immediately. Interesting.
I would have dig in that moment.
Yeah.
Probably blocks. Yeah, and Dry Militant. Draft. Come to draft.
Yeah, basically. Like, we're all waiting for you. It's a league match. We can't just scoop up. Yep. So he chooses not to block the loam line with a click.
Yeah, because he wants to keep that as a.
Hold my mind sensor back. But it's the same amount of damage though. He's just cost himself 2 life. Maybe he should have digged before combat resolved. Well, this is end of turn. He just wanted to see what I did. More information, better choices, I guess. So, because I got the Null Rod, he might be just trying to Jace kill me again or Batterskull kill me.
Yeah, the problem is that if you kill the German token, he cannot activate to get it back.
Yeah. So he could have some. I think he's got a disenchant in his 75, so it's an answer to Null Rod.
Yeah. But he didn't bring it in.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
We hadn't seen the Null Rod until now.
No, you already saw the Null Rod.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
In round 2.
Okay.
In turn 2.
No, that was Seal Primordial.
Yeah. But I think he saw also the Null Rod. I don't remember.
Untap, draw. So it looks like he took in Light and Tutor and something else. He's got a counter spell in hand, so
not much that you can do.
yeah. I just gotta hope that these 2 guys can get here. Now he's bashing in, so he's probably got Toxic Deluge or that's curious.
Terminus.
Or he's got Batterskull.
He cannot play unless he has a 5th land, 6th land.
True. He wanna hold up the counterspell too, so he's probably got Deluge. Yeah, it's a tough decision if I want to block or not. I mean, if I block,
I think it's I wouldn't block there. You have a faster race. He's on 12. You go 30 to 13. Yeah, you can expect that, but those 3 points of damage doesn't care much about the race that he's making.
But still, if you're sure that he has it, then you still do it.
But now we are quite sure that he's not going to win with a
combo. Yeah. So he's probably going to get Batterskull with this Enlightened Tutor.
Yeah.
But he hasn't got the land to play it, which is nice, and he's not going to draw a land because he's going to draw a Batterskull.
Yeah.
Unless he's finding Baleful Strix. No, he finds Batterskull. Okay. I probably would have found Baleful Strix there.
I wouldn't have used the Enlightenment Tutor in that moment.
Enlightened Tutor for Baleful Strix is fine. Considering he's got Counterspell in hand, so you just get to play the Baleful Strix and hold up Counterspell.
Yeah.
He's drawing a land, so. And I've drawn fetches. So I need to draw a removal here. Come on. Senor Chuck Steak. Do you reckon he chucks medium steak, rare steak?
Medium rare.
He chucks medium rare steak, okay. Not mythic rare steak?
That would be too much.
I'm just cracking a land to thin my deck, I guess. I want to keep 1 fetch in case he chases me. I can not get fate sealed.
I wouldn't have used
the fetch.
The fetch. You were on 13.
So I'm increasing my clock as well.
Yeah. You were on 13, so.
Yeah. That's a good point. Not so good against Batterskull, that one?
No, not really. But if you find another one, that would be good.
Yeah, I really needed to draw the ends of there because now he's got Counterspell open. It's just.
Yeah.
It's another frustrating game where
you cannot do much now.
Well, this is an example of like the narrow sideboard cards. Just
This is a good one, but
he's got counterspell.
yep.
I'm going to just delve for 6. My graveyard's so big that I want to be able to cast whatever I find. So
Yeah, you play. No, you don't play Snapcaster Mage.
I don't know. Which I don't know. Maybe I should. I've got Path, Swords, A-Call,
That's it.
Abrupt Decay. That's it.
And the Castle Judgment.
Oh yeah. So 5 is 5 enough to?
No,
No, not really.
probably not. It's just a 2-1 most of the time.
Yeah. Alright, he's got Lindor's Vault in hand and Tezzeret, that's a good one.
Yep.
Oh, getting beaten by artifacts despite having those 2 cards. Oh man. Yeah, this is a very frustrating match. I'm probably dead. I'd have to rip like Bloodbraid off. Probably
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
You still have to deal with a flyer.
Yeah. I'm actually on 4 right now, so I'm getting low. If I had one more life, it'd be a bit nicer.
You will block that with Needle Click.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you attack? Okay.
Just to get the Exalted trigger. Not that it's going to matter, he's probably going to block.
I don't think he's going to block. Why would he?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's no artifacts left for him to find, I suppose.
Yeah, and anyway, he didn't. It wasn't. It was useless to use the Exalted trigger there, because he dies anyway to Bifrost Tricks. He has that touch, and if you want to kill the Tezzeret, 2 points of damages are enough.
Alright, upkeep Lindor's Vault. Surely this will find him what he needs to seal the game. Yeah, pays 1 life. He just has to find a counterspell. And just racing with this Strix. So just paying 1 life.
Oh, he has to.
You gotta shuffle.
Yeah. I think that the draft portion of the night is really near.
Yeah. It's nice to lose a match and then go and try and redeem yourself immediately. I drew Underground Sea, it's pretty useless. He's drawing Spell Snare.
Why he didn't attack?
In case he has Snapcaster Mage. He's drawn Jace, that's probably game over.
Yeah.
I've got the fetch land. Oh, he puts on the bottom, so.
Yeah, and the first one is.
That's funny if maybe you should have kept it on top so that it forces me to crack the fetch to get me 1 closer to death.
Depends on what it was.
Best Jace. He's like, sure. V-Click.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. Keep him. Alright, so I can block. He can't even bounce the V-Click because I can just flash it back. Pass turn. He's got an Inquisition. That's funny. He just brainstorms. What's he got? That's a A-Call, I think. Oh no, he doesn't play A-Call. I wonder what that blue card was.
Another counterspell of some sort. Treasure Cruise?
1, 2. I don't know what it is.
Why you stop this race?
What do I draw?
Do you attack? Yeah. Yeah. It's better attacking now.
Well, maybe I should have bashed the Jace with the clique.
Nah. You forced the block? No, I don't think so. It doesn't block.
Why did I bash the Jace with the clique there?
Because you are on 2 and...
Well, I mean, taking 1 is better than him having Jace. Yeah, I think I should have bashed Jace with the clique. More excellent plays.
And just keep the other creature back.
Transmute. You could find
A removal.
Yeah, lots of things. Snapcaster Mage. So I'm on 2. Yeah, you can't kill me right now. But Snapcaster for counterspell. Oh, he's only got 3.
Yeah, and you cannot attack. Like, if you use the Snapcaster, you cannot attack anymore with a ground creature as well.
Yeah. If I'd kill that Jace, it'd be better. So he's got the land for Snapcaster counterspell. So keeps it on top.
Yeah.
Kind of forced to crack this fetch then.
Goodbye.
I have to draw Bloodbraid or Charlotte's Agent. Because he can just...
Counter 1.
He can just... I'm on 1 now. So he can Jace to bounce the Sky Shroud Elite. And I've only got 1 blocker.
Yeah.
And bash him with Snapcaster and the Baleful Strix. Unless he's worried I have removal in hand or something. But that's no big deal. It's a pretty expensive mana base.
Yeah, quite a bit.
I just got 1 of each when I first started playing Highlander, and they're all like $30 each.
Yeah, when they were still affordable.
Yeah, and now they're all like 100.
At least?
At least, yeah. Surely Volcanic Island's the most valuable now.
No, I think they're still Underground Sea.
Okay, oh, Baleful Strix. Not bad, not bad. Snapcaster counterspell.
Yeah, that's right play. Can't spell that.
No,
Oh, I suppose now, yeah.
You can still just kill me, you just place a Snapcaster.
You still have 1 card in hand.
You should have played Snapcaster
Yeah.
and bounced the Sky Shroud and killed me. But I should have done a million different plays during my match.
Huh.
So he's bouncing the Baleful Strix.
What's going on?
Toxic Deluge. Bit convoluted, but gets the job done, I suppose.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Because you can do... Yeah, like...
Yeah, well that's the match. Paul wins 3-1.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I played pretty ordinary, so, but it's still pretty good games. Like,
Yeah.
Entertaining, bit slow, but. Oh, and Witch's Hat. Yeah. I don't know. Final thoughts.
I think that, yeah, your deck didn't have the right acceleration punish the bad draws of
Yeah.
your opponent.
Yeah.
So yeah, he found the spot removers or the sweepers to contain the board, but you didn't have a follow-up as creature and everything. So probably the build was lacking in aggression.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still good to play Treasure Cruise and Dig Full Time. They are really strong cards, but probably what you want to do with the type of deck that you are thinking is just creature, remove your blocker, creature, attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I was conflicted. Like I was half card draw, half
yeah.
dudes.
Yeah, there were some cards that were more suitable for control, and the other cards were really good in an aggro deck.
Yeah.
So probably that was the problem.
Yeah.
And yeah, a few mistakes here and there, but it's just line of play that you can discuss or think about afterwards.
Yeah, I think I'll go back to Skull Clan.
Yeah, that's a really good card there.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you made it this far, possibly, yeah. Cool.
You can still enjoy round 6.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
See you later.